Hello amazing family, this is Adija from the Parenting Mindset Shift, a place for parents to bring clarity, peace, confidence and joy to their parenting journey. And today I want to talk about listening. I want to talk about listening because the number one thing that our children and we need is connection. Is connection with you, connection with our children. And to be able to do that, we have to emotionally invest ourselves to them. And it's this conversation is really for any relationship with anyone. But our focus in the Parenting Mindset Shift is the relationship we have with our children and how to bring clarity and peace and joy in our parenting, right? So the way to do that is if we want to have our children listen to us, paying attention to what we say. One way is to build a connection, but that way requires work from us, right? It requires that emotionally we are investing the time, the energy, and with them. So now the question becomes, are we doing that? Because we quickly say to them or to ourselves that they don't listen to us, they never listen to us. But guess what? If you're spending your time nagging and criticizing, at one point, the child is not going to be listening because now he's assuming that when you talk is to criticize, to always it's not enough. It's never going to be enough. There is always something. So then there is no listening in what you say when you say something that is actually pertinent to them or helping, can or could help them. And so the goal is here to try to have this balance of making sure that when we are speaking, they don't immediately shut us off. And the only way to do that is talking about different things, different topics that has nothing to do with the transactional relationship that we may have about did you do your chores, did you do your homework, did you do your bedroom, things like that are draining. It's not building anything, it's not giving in the relationship. So I want us to, and it's really a quick video, to just remind ourselves to do that, to emotionally invest in our children if we want to have this relationship so they can listen. Because most of the time when we say something to them and then later somebody else saying it and then they come to us and say, oh, I heard about this and this, and you're like, yeah, I've been telling you that. They didn't listen to you because most of the things that we are saying are negative and we need to pay attention to those things. They are going to remember the things when we are in a safe place with them, talking about anything and making sure that we listen to the things that are important for them, even though we don't feel like it's important for us, but it is important. And I think we all heard this expression about pay attention of the little things because later when they grow up, the little things become the big things. If we were not listening to the little things, they will not be talking to us about the big things. And the whole point of having them talking to us about this big thing is because our role is to continue to guide them throughout their journey of life, even if they're adult life. Today, if anyone here have their own parents here still, and we always appreciate their advice, we always appreciate their guidance, we even appreciate their voice, period, really. And so those are the different things that you are holding your child's hand in a different way. You are doing it differently from when they were 1 to when they are 10 and now 15 and then the 20 and then the adult life. You are still in their life to guide them, to give them different advice or even a different perspective so they can bounce back. But the whole point here is for us to build this relationship so they want to call you, so they want to have a chit chat with you, so they want to spend time for the different holidays with you. But being in a position where, oh, I don't feel like going to mom and dad because we'll be talking about this and that, that's not what we want. That's not if that's the result of what we're doing and what we're doing, what's the point of being a parent to our children if at the end we don't really care about what they're feeling and what they need, but we're just making a point of of saying the things that they need to hear. The point is to have this whole both ways relationship, so we can continue to be in their life and have this beautiful impact in their life and the beautiful impact that they have in our life. Because both of these things that I love about being parent is how my growth is also with them. I'm growing at the same time they are growing, and this relationship is beautiful because it's helping us better understand ourselves so we can be a better parents. And that's why I love the work that I do, because it's a great reminder for me to stay on top of that, of my growth, my happiness, as well as and because I'm focusing on that, I can then better serve others. I can be there for others. I can be more attentive to others because I'm in that journey of growth and not stuck anywhere of dealing with my own thought and being in my own world, because now I'm able to be there for others. And I think that's really what we want to do, to be able to help others in our family and our family to be doing the same, so this whole society has a beautiful impact and care. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. Of course, this topic of listening is a broad topic. It's not just one video, maybe less than 10 minutes. I'm not sure how long is this video, but really the point is, and actually I'm actually reading a book about listening that I will be sharing a little bit more later, because I'm reading few books at the same time, so I'm a little bit slow when I do a hard copy book compared to the audiobooks. But I will be talking about this because I think this is so beautiful to understand a little bit more of it, because this is also something that I personally work on, to be a better listener in all aspects. It's not as easy as we think. It's not just hearing. Like, I think the title is When Hearing Becomes Listening. When listening becomes hearing? No, when hearing becomes listening, by Michael Smith. So I will be sharing the different things that I'm learning, because this is the work that we are doing. I'm sharing the things I'm learning. Those are not, like I say, new things. Those are not new research. This work has been done already. The research has been done already. I'm here just applying it and showing to you that it's possible to make it happen. So, and while we talk about it, hey, hit the subscribe button now. So if you want to go and have more videos, you're going to also take the notification so we can be reminded every Sunday I'm posting a video. And please share. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit it now if you enjoyed it, and also put the different comment and let me know what you think about this whole concept of listening and having our children to listen to us. And of course, this today was just about the sharing the different lesson we do with our kids, but there is also another aspect of when our kids were little, why sometimes they will how to make them listen to us. And what I talk about here, when they are little, it's always about the time, again, the emotionally investment that we put into it. So if I do the dishes, and I ask my child to clean his room, and I hear him in the living room playing, and I'm in the dishes. If I'm yelling to him, go clean your room, and I'm saying that over and over and over and over, and I'm here doing the dishes. So now imagine this scenario, and I personally did that, and it works every time. If I stop the dishes at this moment, I go to my child in the living room while he's playing the Lego, and I said to him, remember that we were saying, I go to him and I will say, remember when we said we were cleaning the room? So now you're in the living room doing your Legos. Let's just go to your room, take care of that, and then you can come back. So now you come with him in the in the bedroom, and they clean it. And then you go back to your dishes, and he's taking care of it instead of yelling. And most of the time it's working. If you just stop, go there in front of the child and telling him, and even taking him or her to the room to do the work that you wanted them to do in the first place, So sometimes it's just about how we are saying the things to them, which tone we use to them. Are they listening even? Or are you just nagging over and over? So that's really the investment I'm talking about. And yes, it takes time, but it's worth it. Like, is it not worth it for us to have simply the child cleaning their own room, even though you had to do that little extra? And instead of saying to yourself, but they're supposed to just listen to me because I'm the parents. No, but that's not how it works. You have to invest a little bit of your time and energy to make that happen. So the clean is still going to be cleaned by them. You just need to change the direction of how it was done. And most of the time it's really like that. Like, you take the child, you see the living room is a mess. You say, remember, we say you talked after, you clean up after yourself, and then you bring them there. And they do it. Most of the time, if you are with them, talking to them, and not at them, not yelling at them, they will listen. But again, once in a while, yelling because we are tired, we are busy, there's so many things. Yeah, it can happen once in a while, but we don't want it to make it a habit. That's really the goal of what we're doing here. It can happen sometimes, but it doesn't need to be all the time. It doesn't need to be a thing. The thing needs to be you emotionally investing in your child. So in the long run, we have those conversations where now you understand when I'm upset, or you understand what I need and what you need and why we need it. So this is really the thing that I wanted to talk about today. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thank you.